So hi everyone, I'm Rahul and I'm back. We are back. So what we are doing last day, we are just solving question from CodeChef. So as I told you, I'm starting my coding journey from the beginning again. So that's why I'm doing this thing from the start. Like you can see, these questions are really easy to do. So that's why I'm doing these questions to get a little bit into the coding journey again, so that I get a a conceptual. Like it will really help me to practice C++. So that's why I'm doing it basically. And after I'm done with this, I will be doing. Uh, I'm doing practices on GFG. Basically on it will be depending upon courses. It will depend upon what should I say, the types or the structures like arrays, DSA, like the DSA concepts and all. So that will be the topics that I will be solving there after after I completed it here. So let's do today's first problem. So yeah, so let me tell you one thing. This is 1 hour session, so you can just watch it. You can just enjoy the music or my voice if you like, and you can also see that how I'm solving the questions, because I will be because it will be a walkthrough while I'm writing the code, so that it will help you to write the code for yourself again. So let's do the first problem. So in the problem, you can read that the chef wants to conduct a lecture for which he needs to set up an online meeting for exactly X minute. The meeting platform supports a meeting of maximum 30 minutes without subscription and meeting of unlimited duration with subscription. So it's like a Zoom call, but it's 30 minutes. So as usual, the input format will be in test cases. Uh, the input format will be in test cases, and we have to each check contain a single integer during the duration of the lecture. So there we are determining the lecture, like how long it will be. Okay, so let's do this. I think it's easy. I think it's really easy to do. So let's do this fast. Okay, so taking as integer t for the test cases, then taking the input for t. So how many test cases are there? That's how we will determine it, by taking the taking the input from the user. And here we'll be decreasing the t, so that the loop will be running until the t stops, like until the t is 0. So we are decreasing the t here. We can do one thing, that t not equals to 0 and t minus minus at the end of the loop. We can do that also, but this one is really easier to do. So that's why this one I'm going to do it right here. And here we'll be taking integer x, and we will be taking the input for the integer, and here the user will put the input of what they want, like what is the time, uh, the maximum time they want to teach that the user, you can say. So here we will be using if condition, where you can say that if x greater than equals to 30, then print yes, it means that if the if x is greater than 30, I mean the limit is 30 minutes, so the meeting should at least should last at least 30 or less than 30 minutes. So if it is less than 30, less than equals to 30 minutes, then it will be yes, I mean yeah, you can do the meeting. And if else, it will be no. You don't have to write the code for else, you can write it just like that, else it will be no. That's how easy it is. So let's check the code here, compile and run. It's checking the code, that if it is working or not. So successfully executed. As you can see, the output is same, right? 53830. Yes. Oh, okay, wait. I don't think so. This is right because the input is 50 P. Y3 is no. Okay, wait for a second. Okay, okay, wait. Okay, sorry. Without subscription, a platform of the censorship needs to conduct a... Okay, that's why he said yes. Okay, let's wait for a second. If x is greater than equals 30, yeah, we just write the code like we just did the code in a right way, okay, but we didn't understand the concept. So the concept was if the entered minute is the user entered minute is greater than 30, so that the chef will need to buy the subscription, and here the output will show that if he need to buy the subscription or not. So yeah, we just did the right code here. I hope so. So there is a wrong answer. Okay, so we have to run and compile again. So if x the entered user is yes, no, yes, yes, no, it should be greater than 30. Okay, now it will be done. So as you can see, the code is successfully compiled and have submitted the code. So let's do the next code. So here is the next code of today. We just crossed 7 minutes now. We did it in under 7 minutes. That's taking too long time. So the second problem is this semester chef took X courses and each course has Y units and each unit had Z chapters in it. So it's like I have computer organization and architecture, DBMS. No, I don't have DBMS, sorry. Uh, so OS and design as algorithm and all. So just saying that he took those courses and those courses had unit. I have modules for that, module 1, module 2, module 3, and under that I have chapters for it. So just like that there will be test cases for it, and each test case contain those like how many courses he take, how many codes or like how many units it has, and how many chapter a unit have. Okay, so the for the output, okay, we just have to print the output, how many chapter the chef need to study for this semester. So I think it's just a simple multiplication. Yeah, it's just a simple multiplication that will do the work for us. So as usual, we will take, sorry, so we'll be taking as integer t for our test cases. So here taking the input for integer t, and here we'll be running the loop while the condition is t minus minus, as I told before that it will decreasing until the t is 0, and the code will run until that. So the inputs are x, y and z. So we have to take inputs for those, where the user will give input for x, y, sorry for the y and c or z, what you can say. After that we just have to do a simple multiplication, and how we will do that, we'll just print out. We can do that in printout, or we can take another integer for it and store the value of 3 multiplication for xyz, but we'll be doing this in a single line. So for do that, So to do that, we'll be just multiplying those three integers and like printing out its input. That's it. So let's run the code here and see it is done or not. These questions are really easy to do. So taking too much time for this is not a good thing. Yeah, it's done. As you can see, the tasks are like really done and it's scored. I think it passes the all tasks. So let's do the next question here. So the next question is water requirement. Just wait for a few minutes. I was just changing some like sub settings in OBS. That's why. So let's read the question here. So the problem is about water requirements. So finally, after purchasing a water cooler during the April long challenge, really, chef noticed that his water cooler requires 2 liters of water to cool for 1 hour. Okay, so it requires 2 liters for 1 hour. So how much water would be required by the cooler to cool for n hours? So it's just n into 2. It's really simple to do. Wow, it was a rhyme, nice rhyme. So yeah, it's really simple to do. It's really simple. Just let me take the integer t, then ci, and as usual you can like you just know it now that we are taking t for test cases and we are just running the loop. You can also do one thing that I told in the last video, that you can also make a function for while loop, that you can take it as a function name, then you can do a display function for it, you can do a lot another functions for it. But like yeah, doing another section for calculating the stuff is really nice to see, because it will just like what the code will separate from the main code and it will look really nice to see that. But what I just like that like doing it in the whole code, so that I don't have to work more for it. I really don't want to write more code. I just want to finish this one really easily. That's why. So and then C out, then in C out we'll be using n into 2, and yeah, we're doing here n into 2 because as you can see it, one 1 hour requires 2 liters, so n hours requires n into 2 liters. It's really easy. It's like a like it is simply a math. Okay, it doesn't have to do lots of stuff to do here. It really doesn't need lots of stuff. So it's a simple math. So it's like if you are getting okay, there is something wrong here. What is it? Okay, the wrong thing is I just used the same sign here for C out. I shouldn't do that. I just use the same sign there. So it's like you are getting, you need 2 rupees for one chocolate. So how many chocolates? So how many rupees you need to buy 5 chocolates? Okay, that's how it works. Uh, so as just like that, like how much rupees you need to buy in chocolates. So you will easily calculate that thing. So yeah, it's done. It was really easy to do. These are really simple ones. So that's why these are really easy right now. Okay, I have done the subscription part, right? Now it's lunchtime part. So now let's do the lunchtime code. So the code name is lunchtime. So the problem is chef has his lunch only between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Both inclusive. It means that less greater than equals to 1 p.m. and less than equals to 4 p.m. Like 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. are included in the time period. So the input is as test cases T. So given that with the current time XPM, find out whether it is a lunchtime for chef. Okay, so we have to check for 1 to 4. That's it. Yeah, it will be as simple as that. Integer T and taking integer for T, taking input for T, sorry. Then as usual while loop, because here we also need the test cases. So in the loop we just need X. That's it. Then we'll be taking input for X. Then there will be a loop condition where if X uh, greater than equals to 1 and X less than equals to 4, then it will just print out yes, because it is it's lunch time for the chef. Else it will print no. I really feel so bad because I'm doing the simple ones now, and it's like my friends are doing like DSS stuff, algorithm, like they are solving Kruskal algorithm, they are solving like more complicated tasks, and I'm just doing this. Okay, I did the same wrong thing here, and I'm just doing simple codes where to just take the input and give the output. That's it. But still, at least I have some interest in it. I know, I hope so that I will be doing. I will be like reaching out to them fast. So yeah, it's done. Let's just refresh the page here. So where are the codes? Apple oranges. Let's do that. So we didn't cross 20 minutes yet. I think we have done 3 or 4 codes. Those are really simple codes. So I'll not be bragging for that. So yeah, let's do this problem. So Bob has X rupees and goes to market. The cost of the apple is A per kg and the cost of the orange is B per kg. Determine whether he can buy at least 1 kg each of apple and oranges. Okay. Okay, so he got 14 rupees. Okay, the simple thing is that we'll be taking two integers here. One is n, and I mean, yeah, one is just wait, let me check it. One is x, that how much money he have, and the second one is how much money he wants to buy, or to purchase the fruit and all. So just two integers here, integer x and a. So we're taking two integers here like cin x for the first thing. For the first line it will be x, and then it will be a per kg, right? So let's make it a1. I don't think so it will work, so let's just do this. A and B. So now we have just to check that if x greater than, no, sorry, we need another integer here. Let's take it as p, cause we have to make the summation of a and b, because we need the total amount what he need to buy that fruit. So now sum it will be only s. So if s what, so if x greater than equal to s, I mean if s greater than equal to s, you can make it as a if s less than equals to x. You can do that also. I will be doing it like that. Then just see out, see out, yes, and done. Else it will see out, no, and done. It's just taking too much time here. And yeah, it's correct. It's totally correct here. So now we'll be doing it's done. Chef gives party. So chef wants to give a burger party to all his n friends. He wants to buy one burger for each of his friends. The cost of burgers is x rupees, while the chef has total of k rupees. Determine whether he has enough money to buy off n burger, buy off for each friend. So we have to just check that if k is less than if k is less than equals to x into n. I think so. So the input will be like nxk. K is if k is if k is less than equals to x. Just do this, then we will check that if it is right or not. Like if you're not doing the code, if you're not writing the code, then how you can, like, how you can know that, how you should know that it is right or not? Because at least you are not the compiler here. So if you didn't write the code yet, so you didn't know that if it is wrong or not. There's like sometimes we feel that the code is going to be wrong and all, but still we just have to do it until unless we will not be able to know that if it is wrong or right. So now we'll be taking integer for it. After that, what we have to do is, mm, we can do one thing. We can just take another integer here, take it as m, because we have to calculate the like n into x. We have to calculate n into x. So we will be storing the data at here m. So now if k is less than equals to m, or we can say that if m is a no, it will be if m is less than equals to k. That is the right code here. So as I said, you have to write the code first to know if it is right or wrong. So done. And now the in the else part you can just say that no, it will not be able to show the party, just like us. Because yeah, we are just students, right? We don't have that much money to throw a party to our friends. So it is quite relatable to us. And the code is wrong. The problem with it is if let's change the sign here. I don't think so it will be going so well. Yeah, it's wrong. Because we have to check n into x, 5 into 10, 50. If if m is less than k, k is what? K is okay. We just did a wrong thing here. We didn't take the inputs for all of them. That's why we did. That's why we make the code wrong. Because it's like the k is 0 and all. Like I don't know what it is taking. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Why it's no? 14 to 14. How much is it? The first one should be yes. So the code is less than. Yeah, I just changed the code before compiling. That's why it is wrong. That's why it is showing wrong here. Yes, no, just no. Yeah, it's done. I just take too many times. I just took so many times for it. I shouldn't do that. Okay. Still, we're doing this right. So now what we will do email reminders, what you say. So here the more engage helps the shapes and email reminders about related contest to participate. There are total n participants on Chef's platform and you of them have told Chef not to sales email to them. So how many participants should Bongage send the contest emails to? N minus you? I think so. Yeah, it's just n minus u. And it's really simple. Like you are just taking integer for n. Like how many students are applied or how many users are there. Then you are just taking input for them. That what is n and what is u given the input by user. Then just a simple task you have to see out that how many students will be attending the or like getting the email. So that's it. Simple, easy, and yeah, voila. Yeah, it's done. It's really simple to do. Let's do the next six friends. Okay. Now we are getting closer to 400. Okay. We are really getting closer to 400. So here, six friends go on a trip and are looking accommodation. Sorry. So after looking for hours, they find a hotel which offers two types of room. One is double and other one is triple room. So a double room cost X while the triple room cost Y. The friends can either get three double rooms or get two triple rooms. Find the minimum amount they will have to pay to accommodate all six of them. Either get three double rooms or get two triple rooms. Okay. So for test case one, the friend can take three double rooms and thus be a total of 30. Either get three double rooms or two triple rooms. So what we have to do is x into 3 and y into 2. This one is really easy, guys. Just I will tell you the walkthrough. Like I will tell you how it do. So first, as usual, the test cases, then CIN, and taking the input for it. Then the loop, as usual, the loop. We are in a loop, guys. Break the loop and be the part of out of the box. So now we have to take just two integers x and y. Then we have to take input for them. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we have to take input for them. Now, now what? We can check the condition if x is get three double rooms. Okay, x into 3 greater than greater than y into two triple rooms, right? Y into 2, then Cout. If x is greater than, you should print y. Y, sorry, y into p. Just like that. In the else part, we will just doing the, like, we will just inverting the output. So it will be, there are some issues. X into 2 triple rooms, right? 3 double rooms and 2 triple rooms. X into 3. Now let's check the output. Yeah, it's done. So for the previous one, it is done. You can see the status. Correct answer. This one, it is running right now. This one is right too. So now we're moving forward to which one? The cheaper cab, right? So we just 1 point or 1 point away to reach 400. So chef has traveled to another place, and for this I can avail any one of the 2 cab services, just like we have Ola and Uber. So first one charges X rupees and the Y one charges, sorry, for first one charges X rupees and the second one charges Y rupees. So as an Indian, we always do this. We just check the charges in Ola and Uber, and we choose that one which one is slower, which one is taking low fare. So we just have to choose which one we have to. We just have to choose the which one is giving us the low fare. So for that, first any and second. Okay. This one is easy too, but I have to write the test cases again. So for that, integer t and then cn t. So in the while loop, what we have to do is we'll be taking integer for x and y, and we just compare it. Okay, which one is low and which one is high. So before that, we need to take its input so that we know that which one is low or high. So if x is lesser than y, keep it simple. So then cout first, else if y less than x, then cout second. Well, I just forget to print the handle here. In the else part, we just print out that. Just submit it. Okay, I hope so it is right. So let's just submit it. Okay. Okay, it's not. And the problem is I just did the same thing here. Okay, yes, for register VS Code, right? Okay, there are some problems. And the problem is we didn't take the input for the second one. I don't know. I just thought that the problem is there. That's why I do that. I really didn't saw the line what the problem was. Okay. I'm not bragging myself. So guys, guess what? I'm having my end semester exam this month, but I'm more excited about two things. Okay. The first one is Miss Marvel. Okay, that I just thought that that will not be as good as I thought, but but except the critics, what the internet said about Miss Marvel, that was really good, guys. You should watch it. You should watch Miss. You should watch Miss Marvel. Okay, that one is really nice. Just wait for a second, guys. So yeah, and that's what I was telling you that I was excited about two things this month. First one is Miss Marvel, and the second was Stranger Things season 4, volume 2. Okay, that is going to be so cool, guys. That is going to be so dark and scary. So I'm just waiting for that season. I'm just waiting for the volume. Just that, okay. I know. I have exams. So yeah, not going to off topic right now. Let's do the problem. So chef has X 5 rupee coins and Y 10 rupee coins. Chef goes to a shop to buy chocolates for Chefina. Nice! Chef has a girlfriend. Wow. Or a sister. We don't know. Where each chocolate costs 8 rupees. Find the maximum number of chocolates the chef can buy for Chefina. Chefina. Wow. Nice. Doesn't it sounds like a single kind of community name? Sorry for that. So I think that so we just have to like the x for the first one, the 10 is x, so we just have to do x into 5, so the 10 into 5 50, and for the second one, sorry, yeah, 50. Then for the second one it's 10 for y, we just have to do 10 10 into y, it means 10 into 10, it means 100, then we have 150, and then we have to divide it by 15. Yeah, so for the, as usual, we know test cases, then cn taking the input for t. Sorry, it was not going to be template. then while loop, and in the while loop it's decreasing to 0 again, and in the while loop we're taking three integers, and then we'll be taking input for those three integers. What, guys, I really didn't mean to do that. Then what you have to do is see out. It kinda risky, so don't do that, please. See out x into 5 plus, just doing a little bit. I don't think so it is gonna work, but still I'm doing this. X into 5 plus sorry, y into 10 divisible by z. Let's compile and run. I don't know that if the brackets are going to work in the cout or not. Yeah, it worked, and submit the code. So Shafina got so many chocolates today, and we solved a little bit, like not so much, but quite a bit codes today, like more than the previous day. Okay, more than the last day. I solved more codes in the last day, right? So we just touch the hardness level, the hard level of 405, the difficulty level of 405. That's really cool thing to do, guys. So for 405, how much code we have? Just let me check that out, so that we have a lot of code, right? We have a lot. Now here's volume control. Like, please do a comment. Would you mind if I do this code while not recording? Uh, if it is okay with you guys, then I will do that. Because there are lots of code here, and I need more time. Like 1 hour is not sufficient for me to do all of the code. So Chef is watching TV. The current volume of TV is X. Pressing the volume up button of the TV, remote increase the volume by 1. Volume down button decrease the volume by 1. If you want to change the volume from X to Y, find the minimum number of button press required. So Chef can press the volume button 4 times to increase the volume per atto. This one is the current volume, and this one Chef wants to change. Okay. There's simple subtraction, but there is a twist in it. Let me tell you how. So as usual, the while loop. I'm not saying this loop thing again, because I already told it so many times in this video. That's why. X and Y. We're just taking the input here. Like doing it as an integer. We are just assigning X and Y as an integer. Sorry for that. Now we are taking input for X and Y. So we have to do a if condition here, like if X greater than Y, then we have to cout we have to print Y minus X, because it is greater. We can't like do X minus Y, because X is already okay. Sorry, we just did a wrong thing. So if X less than Y, okay, just do it like that. If X less than Y, then Y minus X. Else it will be the opposite part of it, like x minus y. Let's check the output. Yeah, it's done. It's done. If I was at the like previous stage, I'll be doing this stuff, like taking another inputs for it, doing another line for it and all. But I'm just doing it in a single line. Yeah, football cup. So we are reaching out to 50. So guys, one thing I want to mention here, okay, that doing a code in a competitive programming or a DSA is not so simple, or it's not that much hard also, okay. But there are some times we stuck in a code, we can't do that code, that how we should do it, or else just like me, we waste our time or we use our time in other stuff while in a college, and we forget to code because we need it for placement. So if you're that kind of student, or if you stuck at any topic or any courses and all, so you can do one thing. Okay, just let me tell you that one thing. So you can do one thing. Sorry for the wallpaper. So you can do one thing. That's what I not meant to be like. That's what I didn't want to say. Okay, it's not GF. Okay, it's Geek for Geeks. Why? Cause just let me show you why. Cause if you stuck at any kind of problem, if you stuck at any kind of DSA course and all, so then you can do one thing. There are courses at Geek for Geeks. Okay, they have all problems here. As I said, I am not doing it right now, cause the main thing I want to say that I just let me solve the competitive coding part here. Okay, then I'll be doing those courses here, and I'll be doing all the stuff if I required. But if you get stuck at any kind of stuff like DSA, data science, or if you want to do data science project and all, a complete interview preparation or a full stack development with React and Node.js, because React and Node.js are really in a market right now. Because I want to share my experience in it. As I applied for an interview, I don't have a knowledge about React and Node.js, but as I applied for interview, they are asking me to build a React app on web. So that's why I'm telling you that these are really good courses, and on the top of that, you will be like getting like courses from the expert persons, from the expert industry expert. So here are the course description, and the additional feature is you will be getting 24 into 7 doubt assistant for 6 months in it. Okay, and the live community classes bi-weekly, the editorial videos at all medium and hard problems, and the DSA based projects. So these are the things you will get in a DSA course only. Like there are other course too, and you will get a lot of things like those as like you are getting a DSA course. So here are the benefits, here are the other benefits, here are the course content. You can see here what is the course content. You can also download a detailed syllabus here. So if you want to upskill yourself, if you want to do a course where you can learn DSA, where you can learn data science, Java, Python, Amazon SD, the interview preparation and all. If you want to learn these things, then you can just do these courses and get upskilled for your interview, for your placement. So you can now use a code CS810 to get 10% discount on each courses here. So if you are applying the code CS810, then you'll be getting 10% discount on that course. So keep that in mind and do check out these courses. These are awesome courses to do, and these are really courses to do. I really want to do a course on Amazon SD preparation, basically for next semester, because there will be placement for Amazon, there will be placement from Intel and all. So I hope so for Intel. So I really want to do the Amazon SDA series for the next semester also. So do check out these courses, do this course and upskill yourself. That's all. So now let's get to the problem, as we have some little bit of time here. So it's the final year of La Liga. We all know the chef has a certain criteria for assessing football matches. In particular, he only likes a match if the match ends in a draw and at least one goal has been scored by either team. That means the match should have to be end in a draw and at least one goal has been scored by either team. I mean, the team doesn't do a zero score here. Okay. So it will be yes if X and Y are same. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's it. Not nothing more than that. If it will be zero, if X and Y are same. That's it. It is really simple, guys. Just let me do it. Sorry for the titties. It should be T. Sometimes you might get a lot of sound from my mic because from the expression what I telling you right now, I'm just expressing myself to the fullest. So that I'm sorry for that inconveniency for getting my voice louder sometimes and get freaking out from my voice because I know my voice is not really that much good. So let's do it as like a technical integer for X and Y. Hey, I didn't want to do that. Why then? Just a if condition, I guess so. If X equals to Y, then print yes. Either way, it's no. So if it is draw, then the chef will. I mean, the second condition is really useless because it have to be draw. So if it is doing 1 or 0 or 0 1, then doesn't count, right? That will really not count as a match for chef because chef write it same for all. Now let's compile and run. I think this should be the last code of today. So yeah, let's check that out because it's 57 minutes today of 1 hour session code. So we'll be talking for 3 minutes. Okay. If you're interested. Okay. So yeah. So we are just compiling the code here. So as it is compiling, I just tell you the thing. So as usual, if you are really interested in Geek for Geek courses, if you want to upskill yourself, if you have any doubt in courses like DSA, algorithm, okay, algorithm is included in DSA, C++, Java, Python, data science, machine learning, yeah, and all. So you can do these courses, and the advantages of these courses are you will be getting 24 into 7 the doubt session for 6 months. The courses will not least for 6 months, it will be completed in 3 months or 4 months, but you will be getting the doubt sessions for 6 months, and it will be 24 into 7. Like there will be someone who will be helping you 24 into 7 to solve your problem, to solve your doubts. So that's why do check out that courses and use the code CS810 for getting 10% discount on each courses what you're taking there. So yeah, do check out the courses and obviously use the code CS810. Okay, keep that in mind while checking out, while paying the course fee. So yeah, just let me do one thing. Just let me copy the code here, and I hope so it's not a problem for. What should I say? It's not problem. I don't know why, but it's taking too much time for submit. So Also, if you're interested in Stranger Things or okay, it's wrong. And let's see why it's wrong. Yes, no, no, yes. So the second one, which is like draw, at least one goal has been scored. At least has been scored by either team. Okay, it is taking no, yes, because both are same. And x not equals to 0. Now let's submit the code and check if it is right or not. So now we have crossed 1 hour. Sorry for the wrong code or the wrong logic I used. And yeah, it's done. So I hope so you enjoyed the session with just some lofi music and my broken voice. I know it's bad. So if you like the video, you can just hit like. You can you can see the walkthroughs for all code I just did here, and do check out the courses and use the code CS at 10 so that you can get 10% discount. And if you're interested in Stranger Things or else Miss Marvel and Thor: Love and Thunder, the new movie which will be coming in July. So do comments, and if you have any doubts regarding code shift, regarding coding, regarding DBMS, sorry, regarding DBMS databases and all, what I'm going to like I'm going to upload this like course very soon. So if you have that kind of doubt, you can always ask here. Also, if you want a channel where you can ask your doubt closely, or if you have any doubt, you have any longer doubt, if you're any down for like hitting you for a long time, so you can do that also. You can just hit a comment at the video, and I'll be giving you the link for the coding, like for the channel, for the Telegram channel for CSA. So hope you guys like it. Thanks for today's video. I mean, thank you for watching for today's video, and bye bye.